So I was recently reviewing the month past, February of 2020 for 2000 books, and I was looking at the time and resources that were allotted to different areas of the business, and that's what got me thinking as to how we need to allot our resources, our time, how we need to allocate our resources and our time in the different areas of business. So in this video, I want to share with you the 5 functional pillars of your business and how you should allocate your time and resources in each of these areas. The key to understand is that depending on the stage of business you are in, you're going to spend more or less time in each of these functional areas. Especially if you're a startup phase where you still don't have product market fit, these things may not apply as much for you because you will be looking for product market fit. Only when you have product market fit will these functional pillars really apply to your business. And as I was looking at February 2020 for 2000 books, I realized that we had spent a lot of time on operations and fulfillment. Now, what is operations and fulfillment? Operations and fulfillment is creation and delivery of the product, of the service, the general backend functions of like stuff like website maintenance, etc., and also the creation of business process and systems. Now, creation and delivery of products and services, that's one of the biggest time consumers or resource consumers at 2000 books, because we are constantly summarizing books, we're constantly reading books, summarizing books. Even though I have a team of writers and team of people who read these books along with me, there's still it's their main job. It is also my main thing in this business right now, the creation and delivery of the book summaries. So operations and fulfillment has become one of the biggest parts of the business. Now, what has taken a backseat in the business is our sales and marketing effort, or our overall sales and marketing efforts. Because let me kind of explain this pillar of business to you. You see, sales and marketing, what's the difference? Well, marketing is getting your offer in front of a potential customer, and sales is converting that potential customer into a sale. And when you are a level 2 early and middle stage business, by the way, the idea of what kind of business you are, whether you're level 2, level 1, or level 3, that's something that I have defined in another video, so make sure to check that out. When you're an early or middle stage level 2 business, you have to focus on marketing and sales and to focus on creating profitable selling systems. But when you're level 2 advanced and level 3, you have already created systems for selling that are running without your constant intervention. Now, the systems you need, the sales and marketing systems you need, are lead generation system, lead conversion system, and also tracking and reporting all of these numbers in your business. So realize sales and marketing is one of the most important functional pillars of your business in the level 2 stage of your business. Just to give you a quick overview, level 1 business is a startup where you have very little control and freedom. Level 2 is an owner-reliant company, and level 3 is an owner-independent company. Now, again, going back to the idea that when you are a level 2 business, when you are an owner-reliant company, you're going to have to focus a lot of your effort, your individual effort, on sales and marketing. That's going to need a lot of your time and energy. And as I was reviewing February 2020, I realized I had personally not spent, and the team had not spent as much time on sales and marketing as I would have liked. And that kind of triggered this review, kind of triggered the planning process for me. And that also kind of triggered this video, because I want to share with you how to think about these 5 functional pillars of your business in your business, so you're constantly having the right mix of these things. Depending on the stage of your business, depending on how advanced your business is, these numbers, or how you spend your time in each of these functional pillars of business, will change. So the 5 functional pillars of business are sales and marketing, operations, fulfillment. Third pillar is team, fourth pillar is finance, and fifth pillar is leadership. Initially, when you are in the early stages, you have to focus almost exclusively on sales and marketing and fulfillment. That's almost all of your work. But over time, as you build your team, now you have to focus your time on hiring, on training, on spending time with your employees to get them to give their very best. Constantly, the team meetings, talking about compensation, how to assess their performance, how to motivate your team, all of those things start to come into picture as you grow your team. Then the next pillar, finance. Finance pillars come into play as your business start to grow. You need to have systems for billing and collections and account payables and financial reporting and bookkeeping and taxation and all of those things. At middle stage 2, you have to have external or internal systems for accounting, and you have to establish smart financial control. And at level 3, you start to need a CFO, chief financial officer. So these different pillars, depending on the stage of your business, you're going to have to spend more or less effort, more or less time on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis in these different pillars. As your business grows, as you become more competent in your business, you're going to end up spending more and more time on your team, on your finance, and then on your leadership side of things. Now, what is leadership? Well, leadership is where you set the big picture vision, you define the strategy, you groom your leadership team, you grow your leadership team, you think about the future and the kind of business you want to build. So as your business grows, as you mature in business, you graduate in some ways from spending a lot of time on operations and fulfillment to spending more time on team and more time on finance and more time on leadership. And that is one of the most important things to understand, that different stages of business will require different focus from you, as in different areas of focus. Different pillars will take more importance in your business. Leadership will take a huge role as you as your business grows bigger and bigger. Especially team will take a bigger role as your business grows bigger and bigger, and that's really important to understand. Now, the key to understand is that every stage of the business has different challenges, has different frustrations as the CEO, as the founder, as the owner of the company. And you have to understand what is the ratio of these different pillars where you're spending your time and energy. For example, I had a coaching client who's in the process of building an app, for a technology app, and he was worried about sales and marketing, and he was trying to understand how to sell more because he was in the early stage. But the problem is his business is so early that these pillars do not even apply to him as much, because he hasn't yet achieved product market fit. And until you have achieved product market fit, sales and marketing are useless. Operations and fulfillment is useless. Even team, to a certain extent, it's not really as effective, because all of your effort needs to be on getting product market fit. In case you're wondering what product market fit is, I highly recommend my summary on Lean Startup, where I talk about product market fit. Let me give you a quick understanding of what product market fit is. Where product market fit is arriving at a place where you are able to this is the product that the market wants. This is a product that the market will pay for. And you don't know that for quite a bit of time until you actually test that. And that is not a marketing or a sales job, it's a test job. And that's why it's so different to understand that product market fit is a completely different, completely separate stage in your business. And until you have product market fit, all of these components of the business will be much smaller in some ways. So realize different stages of business will require different functional pillars. So as I was doing the review for our business for February of 2020, I realized that I actually need to step in and spend more time on sales and marketing, and also spend more time on the leadership front and the team front, because finances, we do have a company outside that takes care of the finance side of things. And I have to step away from a lot of the operations and fulfillment that I have been spending so much time on. So these are the kinds of reviews you need to do in your business. That is one of the more meta level understanding you need to have. This is something you need to look at on a weekly and monthly basis. Where are you spending your time, and how do you need to allocate your resources and time in order to grow the business? Because if I spend a lot of time on operations and fulfillment, on creating the book summaries and all of those, but if I do not spend enough time on creating the sales and marketing systems, our business will suffer. So If you are in the phase where you do need to improve your sales and marketing systems, here are some action items for you. Figure out what are your most effective marketing and sales systems, and then focus on the top 20% of your most effective marketing and sales systems. Not only that, create consistent marketing and sales systems, create marketing calendars with specific dates and deliverables and responsible people and clear metrics. Once you do that, your marketing systems will feel much more stable in some ways. That's really crucial to understand. Again, I want to emphasize the importance of understanding these 5 functional pillars of your business, and also understanding how, as your business grows, trying to figure out where you need to focus your energy. And if you really need to figure this part out, you need to get this book, Build a Business, Not a Job by David Finkel. I've summarized this book in our entrepreneurship book summary pack, so you can check that out as well. But definitely get the book, Build a Business, Not a Job by David Finkel. You will appreciate the book if you're in the phase where you're trying to scale your business. If you're in the early stages where it is startup phase and you don't really have product market fit, I would not recommend this book for you. I would recommend Lean Startup as the book to go after to learn how to get product market fit. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you want my full list of the top 10 books for online entrepreneurs, go to 10bestbooks.org. If you want my book list of top 10 marketing books, go to 10books.org. If you want my list of the top 10 books for entrepreneurs in general, go to 10books.org. I have all of those lists available for you right there. And if you want a full summary of this book, check out the 10x Entrepreneurship package, where I have summarized 50 of the greatest books on entrepreneurship. All the links will be in the description below. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.